been trying out different kind of like hair removal devices and methods for a little while. I'm sure a lot of you girls and guys like me just get really annoyed at like shaving, waxing. Sometimes we just don't want the hair, okay? Wouldn't life just be a lot more easier, especially on holiday in the summer, if I didn't have to worry about my armpit hair, my leg hair, my bikini line? And I think I found a really good device, and this one is actually different from things I've tested before, so I thought that I would partner up with them and actually show you guys how this works, why this is different, what the benefits are. So this is actually different from IPL. I think the majority of other at-home laser hair removals are called IPL devices. This is the DermRays V8S diode laser hair removal device. And this is what it looks like on the box. I've been using this over the past few weeks, maybe a little bit longer, just to kind of test it out a bit, see how it works. I know I'm not going to get an immediate drastic difference, because realistically you should use this over the course of a few months to see the reduction of hair growth. I'm just going to read from the box because my brain can't actually like keep this information in a lot of the time. But it basically emits an invisible laser, 810 nm wavelength. I don't know personally what that means. It's obviously very scientific. It penetrates the dermis and then is selectively absorbed by the melanin in the hair follicle. So another difference that this is basically saying, apart from like IPL devices, is they're not as concentrated on where that like the laser is penetrating into the skin. A lot of that could be over the surface of the skin and just like where the hair is not. This device targets more directly at the actual hair follicle. This absorption creates a localized thermal effect that disrupts the hair growth in that hair follicle. The treatment window of this device, which I'll show you in a second, is actually larger than most others as well, so you're able to cover more area, more hair follicles. It's got a built-in skin cooling system, which is great. It's not painful, and you've got different output levels as well to determine, I guess, how sensitive you are, or how strong you can build up to it. I do find this device actually like really interesting. When I first started using it, I was like, wow, this is pretty clever. It incorporates a skin contact sensor which blocks any laser output unless the treatment window is actually on the skin, so it's not gonna zap any lasers anywhere. It's not going to cause you any harm. It's not any danger to you. You don't actually have to wear goggles with this either. I've been testing it on my armpits, my bikini line and my legs, and like I said, it's designed to permanently reduce that hair growth. I feel like I'm pretty good at finding different ways to do things at home, just more affordable options of like beauty treatments or being able to do things at home. I've considered and looked into like going to salons to actually get laser hair removal done, which is absolutely fine for a lot of people, but I think over time it is more expensive than investing in a device, and if the device works for you, great. This has so many good reviews and before and afters. I'll pop up a little video on the screen of like what my kind of leg hair and growth looks like. I don't have super dark hair, I'm not super hairy, but I obviously do have hair growth there, and I feel like it grows back very quickly. Like the next day after I shave or the day after, my stubble's coming back through. So I've already taken it out of the box, but obviously it just comes with your little like booklets, and then you get this manual with it as well, which is super simple. It also comes with this cute little dust bag. They do actually give you a little razor, which I thought was quite cute. You do get one in there anyway. This is what the device looks like. This is the DermRays V8S diode. So this is what I mean by the treatment window. It's actually a larger rectangle rather than smaller circles that other devices might have. Got the power button at the back, and then when it is on, you can see which power level you're on the top. I'll also insert the video of me actually using this device the other week and how easy it is. It basically beeps for you the more like you continuously move it over your skin. It will flash each time, obviously emitting the laser. Probably spend about, I don't know, no more than 10 minutes doing my legs up and down, and like a couple of minutes doing my armpits and my bikini line. So I've just plugged it in to my extension lead. You've literally got your power button, which you just hold and it beeps, and then you've got these little lights that come up and the lights turn on the side. It's got the cooling mode on, so like this never feels really hot, and it's not in ready mode. So at the moment, because I'm touching it, it's not going to do anything because I've not double tapped the power button. I would definitely say I've noticed like a slight reduction in the hair growth coming back in certain areas as well. Like it's not completely gone, obviously it's only been a few weeks that I've been using it, but I've been really enjoying it. It is starting to slow down that hair growth where it's targeting those hair follicles. Realistically, I've used it a few times. I did do it on the setting 1 for the first time, but I think your legs you can really get away with going quite high, maybe a little bit more sensitive around your like bikini line and your armpit. You can see on 3. I'm gonna go on 4 for now. I look great right now. You're probably thinking, thanks for this visual thing. Oh, my legs are very dry. I need to go and moisturize. Now I double click this, and can you see it's gone green, so it's ready. It'll flash and the beep, and I can see it flashing and it's yellow, and then you just slowly move it all the way down. I don't really get hair like on the back of my calves, it's kind of on the front of my shins more so. The actual laser itself, you can't feel anything. It's like really cold and cooling. It's not going to burn you, it's not going to hurt you. For example, if I held it off, I'm not on contact with the skin, so the light's gone off and it stopped beeping, but as soon as I put it back on there, yeah, I definitely need to moisturize my legs after this. Let's see if you can you see it? I am going to quickly go and do my other leg and then I'll come back to you guys. I just want to pop some moisturiser on my legs as well, and I've just taken a kind of little after video which I will pop up again next to the video I took before. My legs are shaved, one is not. I get that that's kind of going to be the obvious difference, but I am telling you it is already started to reduce the amount of hair growth I've had coming back. Got loads of like testimonials, reviews, before and afters on their website. Legs feel super smooth. It is very, very easy to use, super simple, really effective, and it is different to other IPL hair removal devices. Their products are FDA cleared as well. You don't need to worry about that. I think they sell in like over 60 countries. They do also have another device that is created for darker skin tones. I think there's like really, really blonde hair and really dark skin tones that this specific device wouldn't be the best for, but they have developed another device that is more specifically for darker skin tones if you have been considering at-home laser hair removal. And in the long run, it is definitely a more affordable way to get laser hair removal. I'm very impressed so far. I will be continuing to use this. I'm not the best at remembering, if I'm honest. That's the only thing I guess about doing it yourself at home. It's actually having the time to, even though it doesn't take that long, it's just putting aside that time after you've showered and shaved to do it. It's not that difficult, just need to be a little bit more organised on it. That's something I'm not the best at, is actually remembering.